Well, here I am on the road in New Jersey. There's Governor Patterson, the former governor before Chris Christie. New Jersey. That's terrible. I shouldn't make fun of people like that. Come up out of Carlisle this morning. It looked like it was going to be a sunny day. Drove into a little bit of rain here and there. Started at 4:30 this morning. It's my LL Bean with some Fireside. Love my Fireside. Anyhow, there I got to moving down the road. Had my coffee. Drank that all up. Got some more coffee. Black, of course. Have to see what's next. I got in the cooler. Got some weight on here today. I could feel it when I was pulling out. Left up there about 4:45. Just got down here around 8 o'clock. And amazingly, I didn't hit much traffic. Tomorrow's going to be a different story. But, yeah, the weight. And when I got here, opened up the doors, front to back, floor to ceiling, Girl Scout cookies. Good Lord. Didn't realize they could weigh so much. Oh, I'm going to sit here until they get me unloaded. Probably take about an hour. Maybe longer. I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. I get paid to be here whether I'm sitting still or I'm moving on the road. Got some messages from the dispatchers. Oh, I gotta go arriving because I did a rived. Couple roads shut down today. We don't even have bad weather. Some bad accidents. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, driving down the Pennsylvania Turnpike today, heading east. I thought sure as anything, as I got closer to Philadelphia, start hitting some traffic, but wasn't that bad at all. Wasn't that bad at all. Sometimes I miss driving over the road, though. Some adventures on the road. Met a lot of interesting people. I remember one time I was going down to Texas and get down Maryland, West Virginia, Virginia, Tennessee, down into Alabama, cut across, and I would go into Louisiana because I always had some stops in Louisiana. I love Louisiana. One of my favorite states to visit. And on Route 10, you're going across the bayou. So their highway system's built up out of the water. and your first time down through there, you don't know what to expect. So every so many miles, there's areas to pull off, and there's towns and stuff. And there's one that was a truck stop. Oh, well. It's time for me to call it a day. It was dark. And everything is surrounded by water. You're out, it's water. I mean, the bayou guru can tell you, man, it's nothing but water, man. It's all bayous. It's just a bunch of dark. I backed the trailer, or the truck and the trailer, up to into the parking space, and there's a fence. And I get out of the truck, like I normally do. And this guy says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what are you doing?" When I'm done for the day, I'm parking it for the night. I'm going to get a shower, get something to eat, and hang out and go to bed. He said, no. You don't get out of a truck like that. And I'm, what the heck? He says, "You're not from around here, are you?" I said, "No." "You ever been down here?" I said, "No." "First time." I said, "It's an awesome place." He said, "Come here," and he takes me over to the sign, and it says, "Beware of alligators and snakes." I'm like, all right. He said, "We got water all around us." I said, "Yeah." You step off a truck like that, you better look down before you step, especially in the mornings. If we have a chilly morning, he said, and your truck is running, alligators and snakes will crawl up underneath that truck. They'll camp out for the night to keep warm. You don't want to step off there and get bit by a snake or grabbed by an alligator, do you? No, I darn near crapped my pants when he said that. So I said, "Hang on a second." Hopped back in my truck, grabbed my handgun, put it in my waistband. Thought, now I'm safe. He said, "Always take a flashlight with you too at night, because when you're coming out at night, you want to make sure you look under your truck before you go stepping towards that truck, and you want to see what's around you." A lot of these places, the lighting's okay. Some of the truck stops, the lighting wasn't that good, but man, I love Louisiana. Man, did I love it. What a great state. If you've never seen bayous and swamps, man, it's beautiful. Just a beautiful area. Sometimes I would deliver right as I get into Louisiana and Lafayette and all those areas, and then did a lot into Lafayette. And then I would work my way. I went into New Orleans a number of times. And I worked my way west into western Louisiana, and then cross into Texas. And western Louisiana reminds me of Texas. I'd come in around Beaumont, cut across that way. Normally I had a couple of stops in the Houston area, or a little south. I had one in McClellan once, where all that mess is going on with the Border Patrol and all that now. And then I would head out to Laredo. That was my final stop. And I love Laredo, man. I loved going there. Now, I was always on the industrial side. I mean, Laredo is nothing to, you know, I don't know. Very much there. A lot of industrial. Old Town Laredo is nice. I'd stay there for a night. Deliver, pick up a back load, and head back out. And head out. Normally I would head up towards Austin. Come up. I used to go up through Dallas, Fort Worth, and go into Arkansas and come across. That was a long ride, so I always cut across and went into Mississippi and came up. Ooh, there's deer right over there. If they come closer, I'm turning the camera. But I'd go up to Austin. I'd spend a couple days with my brother and his family up there, up that way. They live in a little town just south of Austin. And we'd go exploring and stuff. And then, you know, I'd take my 34-hour break. Then I'd head back up with my back haul. Used to stay at this truck stop. I'd park my truck at a truck stop in a town called Mustang Ridge. And I mean, there's nothing there. It's a truck stop, houses. Everything in Texas where I went, man, it was ranch after ranch after ranch. And it was just like you would read in the books or you'd hear on the radio or you'd watch in the movies. It was ranch after ranch. And it's just, Texas was just a beautiful state. I envy my brother because they live in Texas, and it's just one of my favorite states. Yeah, if I have to pick, Texas and Louisiana. You know, Texas is just, and I only saw just a wee little bit of Texas. Basically Houston, then get on 35, go up to Austin, then run up to Dallas, Fort Worth, and then across into Arkansas, Texarkana, or I'd cut across and go over into Mississippi. Stayed in Jackson once. That was, found out the place I stayed in Jackson at the truck stop was the worst part of town, you know, and it was bad. And the guy told me, he says, you keep your wits about you, because that truck stop was just terrible. There they go, they're running off into the woods. Deer are on the move. They might be coming this way. Same thing, stayed in Memphis. Yeah, here they come. Stayed in Memphis. And that's a buck chasing a doe. Apparently I stayed on the bad side of town at a truck stop, which was a mistake. A lot of adventures on the road. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It got old though, because you know, my wife's at home. I'm on the road. There's a lot of deer over there. They probably smell my pipe. They're staying away because of it. I can see them off in the woods. See if I can turn this around. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna end up messing up my phone holder. They're out there behind the trailers. So I love watching deer. I like hunting them more, but where I live, just nowhere. You gotta have your own land. No one lets you hunt on their land anymore. Then you got the state game lands, which are just loaded with guys, so the chance of seeing anything. Next to them. Awesome. Yep, West Berlin, New Jersey. Not far from Camden, Trenton, Marlton area, Cherry Hill. I like Jersey. I was born in New Jersey. Wasn't raised here, and I'm glad. I like Jersey. I still have relatives here. Fun adventures on the road. I love, this is my office, yeah? Actually, you know what? Let me show you. Let me show you my office. There's my office. It ain't much, but you know what? There's mine. I'm the captain of this ship. Well, I think they're done unloading me. I'm gonna go in and get my paperwork. Maybe they're not. I don't know. Thanks for coming along with me on the road to New Jersey. I'll catch you all later. I hope I didn't bore you too much. See you later on.